Jai Hind all of you. I am Mahima Saxena, Assistant Professor at Akgec in CSC Department. And now this is the first lecture of Artificial Intelligence, and I will introduce what is Artificial Intelligence from the basics. Now, let's start. The first one is like Artificial Intelligence. If I am talking about Artificial Intelligence, the Artificial Intelligence is made up of two words, Artificial and Intelligence. Here, artificial refers as like a man-made and intelligence refers as thinking. So basically, artificial intelligence is a man-made thinking power. It is a branch of computer science by which we can create an intelligent machine which can behave like a human, think like humans, and able to make decisions like humans. Basically, it is believed that artificial intelligence, that there were mechanical men in early days which can work and behave like humans. Artificial intelligence is a subset of so first of all, there is artificial intelligence, then machine learning is a subset of artificial intelligence, then deep learning is a subset of machine learning, and then after that NLP is the subset of deep learning. This is the ratio of like artificial intelligence, machine learning, deep learning, and NLP, natural language processing. Now, why artificial intelligence? Why we choose artificial intelligence? With the help of AI, you can create such software or devices which can solve real world problems very easily with accuracy, such as health issues, marketing and traffic issues, etc. With the help of AI, you can create your personal virtual assistant like Google Assistant, Siri, Alexa, etc. With the help of artificial intelligence, we can build such robots which can work in an environment where survival of humans can be at very much of risk. AI opens a path for new technologies, new devices, and new opportunities. What is the goal of artificial intelligence? Basically, the goal of artificial intelligence is to replicate human intelligence. Basically, it works like human work. It replicates the behavior of human being. It replicates the nature of human being. It will work. It work as a human being. Like we have a robot, and if we submit the data of, if we explain the data, what are the data are present, whatever the data is, it will behave, it will choose. For example, suppose an example is of black box text testing and other examples of them. Like now coming back to the topic, goals of artificial intelligence, like it replicates human intelligence, solve knowledge, extensive task, an intelligent connection of perception and action, building a machine which can perform tasks that requires human intelligence, such as proving a theorem, playing chess, plan some surgical operations, driving a car in a traffic. For example, proving a theorem, if there is a robot and it has the data of all the theorems, and then a new theorem or a new concept is proposed to that robot. Then with the help of its previous knowledge, the robot try to prove that theorem with the help of previous data and previous knowledge, but just as like a human it behaves like this. That's why playing chess is then another example, play some surgical operations, driving a car in traffic, etc. These are the like goals. Creating some system which can exhibit intelligent behavior, learn new things by itself, demonstrate, explain, and can advise to its user. If I am talking about the advantages or disadvantages, like if I'm talking about advantage, first advantage is higher accuracy with less error. AI or systems are prone to less errors and high accuracy as it takes decision and as per pre-existence or information. The next one is high speed. Definitely the speed will be high if a robot or if a machine will performing that something as comparison to human being. AI system can be very high speed and fast decision making. Because of that, AI system can beat a chess champion in the chess game. The next one is reliability. AI machines are highly reliable and can perform the same action multiple times with high accuracy. The next one is useful for risky areas. AI can be helpful in situations such as defusing a bomb, exploring the ocean floor, where to employ a human can be very much at risk. The next one is digital assistant. AI can be very useful to provide digital assistant to the users, such as AI technology is currently used by various e-commerce websites to show the products as per customers' requirement. The next one is useful as a public utility. AI can be very useful for public utility, such as a self-driving car, which can make our journey safer and hassle-free. Facial recognition for security purpose, natural language processing to communicate with the human in human languages, etc. The next one is disadvantages of artificial intelligence. The first one is of definitely a high cost. The hardware and the software requirement of AI is very costly, as it requires lots of maintenance to meet current world's requirement. Can't think out of the box. Like, if there is a new problem occurs and the data related to that new problem is not present, then the machine will not able to solve that problem. That's why we need human. At that particular situation, we require a human being. Even can't think out of the box. Even we are making smart machines with AI, but still they cannot work out of the box, as the robot will only do that work for which they are trained or programmed. No feelings and emotions. AI machine can be outstanding performer, but still it does not have the feeling, so it cannot make any kind of emotional attachment with human, and maybe sometime be harmful for users if the proper care is not taken. The next one is increase dependency on machine. With the increment of technology, people are getting more dependent on devices, and hence they are losing their mental capabilities. Like, if I'm talking about a mobile phone, before that all the numbers are written in directory, or the many numbers we need to remember, we need to learn that number, phone numbers. But in nowadays, now a scenario, no phone number is no one is remember any type of phone number or anything else. This is the dependency of machines. Like, we are dependent on mobile phone. If mobile phone is lost, then we don't remember the phone number of any person, how may we contact. That's why this is a dependency. No original creativity. As humans are so creative and can imagine some new ideas, but still AI machines cannot beat this power of human intelligence and cannot be creative and imaginative. Like in previous video I have told you, like, we have 4 types of kind of intelligence. The first one is artificial intelligence. This is the definition and the advantages is. The second one is machine learning. Machine learning is basically of a advanced version. It's kind of a subset of machine learning, but if we have a larger data set, then we use machine learning algorithms. Machine learning is of 2 types. The first one is actually 3 types. The first one is supervised, second one is unsupervised, and the third one is reinforcement learning. So if I'm talking about supervised, the supervised learning is in which we used some labeled data set. In unsupervised, we used unlabeled data set, and in reinforcement learning, there is an agent. That agent could be anyone else. It's a human being, it's a living thing, or it's a non-living thing. Anyone is an agent. A human being is also an agent. A machine is also an agent. Basically, in reinforcement learning, an agent works like an agent will predict from its environment, like what he, she, the machine, or whatever it is, need to perform according to the environment. It will, if it takes the step towards the goal, then it will take a reward, and if not, then it will got a penalty. This is on this basis reinforcement learning agent work. Now coming back to the supervised learning, in supervised learning, labeled data set is used. What is labeled data set? Labeled data set is basically we have input and we have output. We have both the things and we need to just map. We need to map input and output. That's it. This is called labeled data set. For an example of labeled data set is like a k-means algorithm. Sorry, not k-means algorithm. It's like a supervised learning. I don't remember the example of this, but right now, moving forward, unsupervised learning, the data set in which the data set is not labeled. For example, we have the input data, but we don't know what is the output. We have just input data. We don't map anything. We will perform the algorithm and find the output according to the real world problem, or in real world unsupervised learning work. Different types of unsupervised learning are k-means clustering, hierarchical clustering, KNN algorithm. These are the algorithms in which which comes under the category of unsupervised learning. Now, moving forward, what are the applications of AI? These are the applications of AI like finance. Nowadays, I think all the things are come under the applications of AI, like all the fields and all the opportunities are come in AI. Like finances, gaming, astronomy, healthcare, transport, agriculture, education, e-commerce, social media, data security, entertainment, robotics, these are the applications of AI. Now, what is artificial intelligence at present? Basically, it is the ability of machines or computer controlled robots to perform tasks that are associated with intelligence. So, AI is computer science which aims to develop intelligent machines that can mimic human behavior. Based on capabilities, AI can be divided into three types. The first one is narrow AI, second one is general AI, and the third one is super AI. Now, what is narrow AI? It is capable of completing dedicated tasks with intelligence. The current stage of AI is narrow AI. Basically, a task is given to a machine or an agent or anything else. It is dedicated to complete. Like the machine is to complete that task with intelligence. It's called the current stage of AI. The stage right now the AI is called current stage or narrow stage of AI. Generative AI. Artificial general intelligence or AGI defines the machine that can show how a human intelligence is. How basically how a human being is कहता है कि कितना intelligent वो है. The next one is super AI. Super AI refers to self-aware AI with cognitive abilities that surpass that of humans. It is a level where machine can do any task that a human can do with cognitive properties. This is super AI. The next one is future of AI. Then the first one is healthcare. This is the application of AI, and this is definitely the future of AI. Personalized medicine. AI will enable more personalized and precise healthcare by analyzing vast amount of medical data to tailor treatments into individual patients. Basically, if some patient is coming to a doctor and it has like some critical disease, with a doctor can take much more time to diagnose the system, like what is going to what is happening with him or her. But if a machine have the capability that all the data is predicted very the data is analyzed very fastly with the help of any machine or any AI chatbot or anything else, this will be very helpful for a patient, because it helps doctor to analyze the history or analyze the data from previous years, or like a lot of data we can absorb, and with the help of that absorption, machine can predict that which medicine we need to give that particular patient, and according to if the patient is allergic to someone or not, these are the terms like we will consider. AI will consider, but a human doctor can't consider all the things because human have limited capacity as comparison to a machine. That's why we said this. AI will enable more personalized and precise healthcare by analyzing vast amount of medical data to tailor treatment to individual patients. The next one is drug discovery. AI algorithm can accelerate drug discovery processes by identifying potential components and predicting their effectiveness, potentially leading to faster development of new treatments. The next one is diagnostic tools. AI-driven tools will enhance diagnostic accuracy by analyzing medical images, patient history, and other data, leading to earlier and more accurate diagnosis. The next future of AI is human AI collaboration. Augmented intelligence, basically replacing replacing the human. AI will increasingly be used to augment human capabilities. This collaborations between human and AI will lead to new possibilities in creating problem solving and innovations. The next one is education and training. Basically, AI will play a role in personalized education and training, helping individuals acquire new skills and adapt to changing job markers. Basically, AI will help in everything. If you want to learn something, if you want to learn a new subject, AI will help you. AI will guide you what are the basics of that particular subject. How will you prepare? AI will give you a proper roadmap. How will you study? How will you work on that subject? How will you become a master of that subject? AI will guide you in every step. That's why education is nowadays a very easy thing to understand, because you know how to perform each step. You have already an analysis done by an expert, which never be fails. That's why AI is a much more important and good in education and training. The next one is ethics and regulation. AI ethics. Basically, as AI systems become more integrated into society, ethical considerations will become increasingly important. Issues like bias in artificial algorithm, privacy concerns, and the ethical use of autonomous system will need to be addressed. The next one is regulation. If I am talking about regulation, government and international bodies are likely to develop stricter regulations to overseas AI development and deployment, ensuring that AI systems are safe, transparent, and accountable. AI in daily life. Smart environments. AI will continue to enhance smart homes, cities, and transportation systems, making everyday life more convenient and efficient. AI is helping in very much ways. If I am talking about smart homes, or we have a lock system, smart lock system in our home. It will open only with the fingerprint, or it will open with the help of your scan of retina. Like, these are the very much options. It will now with the help of IoT, we place the sensors in our home. Like, these are the things that we have, and it will growing efficiently, and it will help us growing as personal level, as a nation, and as everything else. We are growing. Personal assistant, like AI driven personal assistant will become more sophisticated, capable of managing more complex tasks and integrating more seamlessly into daily routines. The next one is long-term vision. Artificial general intelligence. The development of AGI and AI that can perform any intellectual task that a human can remains a distant but possible future milestone. AGI would bring profound changes, but it also raises significant ethical and safety concerns. AI and consciousness. The question of whether AI can ever achieve consciousness or self-awareness remains speculative and is likely to be a major topic of psychological and scientific debate in the future. Now, moving forward, what are the jobs in AI? Like, there are much more scope and a lot of jobs are present in AI. The first one is robot personality designer, robot obedience trainer, autonomous vehicle infrastructure designer, algorithmic trainer, click worker, AI security, cyber security expert, computational philosopher. These are the things and many more that are not written here. The next one is characteristics of AI. If I am talking about the characteristics, like the artificial intelligence encompasses a range of technology and techniques that enable machines to perform tasks that typically require human intelligence. Here are the key characteristics of AI. The first one is learning and adaptation. Basically, it is of two types. The first one is machine learning and deep learning. If I am talking about machine learning, AI system can learn from data and experiences, improve their performance over time. These characteristics allow AI to adapt new situation and enhance its functionality without being explicitly performed for every task. The next one is deep learning. Basically, deep learning, in the starting I have already told that deep learning is the subset of machine learning that involves neural network with many layers. Neural network is basically it's basically a structure of our brain in which all the neurons are connected, like I don't remember the exact definition, like 10 to the power 10 neurons are connected in brain or something, like it represents that structure of brain, which allow AI to learn complex patterns and representations from large data set. The next one is problem solving ability. Reasoning and optimization comes under this category. AI can stimulate human reasoning, making decisions based on available data. This involves logical inference, planning and understanding cause and effect relationship. The next one is optimization. All of you know what is optimization. Optimization is basically AI can find the best solution to a problem from a set of possible solutions, often using algorithms to optimize outcome based on specific criteria. The next one is natural language processing, NLP, which is very famous and it's a subset of deep learning. Natural language processing, understanding and generative language comes under this, and contextual awareness is also come under this. The first one is understanding and generative language. AI can process and understand human languages, enabling it to interact with people through text or speech. This includes tasks like language translation, sentiment analysis, and conversational agents like chatbots. And the next one is contextual awareness. Advanced NLP models can understand context, tone, and intent, making interactions more natural and meaningful. Thank you for today's lecture.